How you doing, guys? Missed you much. I want to do a quick review before it's too late. Got another big day of work before New Year's Eve. Um, where to start? I'm gonna start with why did I wait on buying this? After I was done this came out in September. This one I finished it. The DLCs came out and everything. I want to go back to it, but I don't know. I don't know. If you love all these games that I'm holding in my hand, imagine all these babies being combined and you get this. I can't believe I skipped this masterpiece. Came out October 25th. I didn't know what it was. It's from whatever these guys did on there. They did it better on here. So I call this a masterpiece. That's why I wanted to do Game of the Year videos, but I've been slacking on the game so much, and I'm waiting on special nowadays to buy games. This would be in my top 10. I just love it so much. I want to finish it. I want to play it thoroughly, finish the whole thing. I compare it to this because it has a lot of gameplay style. This one, it's basically first-person shooter, loot. I can't compare it to Borderlands, but guns and looting and dismantling stuff and everything. The open world effect, beautiful, of Skyrim. And Skyrim always had one thing that I liked, is you could kill anybody you wanted. And this one is actually easier than you think. You could just go freely and kill anybody you want. But you got guns. And you can make guns, build guns, dismantle stuff, craft stuff. The other really positive thing I've noticed, there's nothing about, not yet, I'm only 4 hours in, but I could loot all I want, and the character doesn't slow down. Comments down below if eventually they do slow down, but I don't think so. It's amazing the loot you can carry around and dismantle stuff and repair stuff. It's just so much fun, and the world is just so beautiful, so original. And I gotta be honest, most of the games, whenever I record the gameplay, you guys just see it as is. I let it play, but if I'd be playing on my own, any NPC conversations or whatever story you're telling and everything, I don't listen. I don't care. I usually skip it. It's annoying, boring. But this one, every single part, every discussion with NPC characters is a decision for your future, and you actually have to listen, and the story is actually very interesting, and I don't want to skip anything, and you want to talk to all the characters because it really makes a decision in your gameplay. Like, it really makes a difference. You really got to listen. The first mission start off, you're looking for this power supply to power back your spaceship. You want to go back into space. You're a colonist just being dropped on a new planet, and that's the other part that I love. Not much story. Boom, action right away. But then NPC characters are talking to you, and you have to listen to the story. Then you, like I was saying, you go out shopping for a power supply for your brand new spaceship that is busted. And it's actually very weird, because in the story, then you go off to this first village. First village tells you to go take the power supply off another village of deserters that left that village, originally workers and everything. Once you get to that village, the other person in that town just tells you the other guy's bad and everything. And you gotta make mind-bending decision of, basically, if you take the power supply off the other town and that town, well, one of the town is going to run out of powers, right? No more electricity. So one town is going to go dark and one town will stay in the light. And you ask yourself, did you do the right decision? Basically, what I did is the good guys, I think they're the good guys, I gave them the power and I took the power supply off the other ones. But the decision and the story are very grasping in the story. Guns and everything, building guns, crafting, scavenging, the no-limit loot that you can carry around is really awesome. Armors and stuff you grab around. It's just, has that Fallout feel to it, but Skyrim mixed into it. It's just such a masterpiece. So simplistic and yet so interesting. And the story's just, I'm really sad. There's no online. I don't care, but I don't know how many hours there's in the whole gameplay thing. Like, how many hours does the game last? Never really checked any gameplay. I wish I never skipped on it. I wish I got it before. First person shooter MMO. Open world. MMO? No, that's multiplayer online. No MMO, but open world RPG goodness, delicious. I would say more of a, if these two had a baby together, it would be this game. Yeah, but it has that Borderland feel to it, kind of. A little bit. But I love it. And I'm glad I got it. It's got to be must buy, must own for any of you out there. And the good news, I'll be honest, kind of sad now. Just discovered that they planned on doing a Switch version. Now, I love this game so much. I know it's stupid. I know it's crazy. But I'm getting the Switch version for sure. Just to see and to play it portable. It's going to be exquisite. It's starting all over again. I don't mind. I'm 4 hours in nowadays. Obsidian, guys, I love you. You did an amazing job on this. Hope you do more. Hope we get a part 2. Open world goodness. It's how we nowadays. I don't know. They shove us an image in their face. It has to be like this. Has to be like that. And that game is yet so simplistic, and yet so good. I can't explain it. I can't explain how it's original in its own way, how beautiful it looks, how the NPC characters, the stories and everything. Usually I skip. I listen to all the stories. I can't explain how simplistic the game looks, but it feels so good to play it. Like, I got a bunch of games, and once in a while there's really games like I rush in for you guys to basically play it through it. But this one, I actually enjoy every minute of it. I don't want to rush in or through it. I want to take my time with it. Some of the games, like, I was kind of feeling I'm going to call it a game depression. Game depression. When you have those games, they're fun. But sometimes a game comes along, it makes you just happy, and you're like, wow, I'm really enjoying myself. This is one of them. I should make a list of my top 10 life-changing games. The games that made me happy when I got them. There we go. That would be a nice video. So love you guys as always. It's 10 p.m. I want to play some more of this, but I got to go to bed because I got a daily job and I have to go to work. And that sucks. I wish I could do this every day, but it's not happening, I guess. Maybe in the future. Don't forget to send some love. Hit that thumbs up. And I'll see you soon. Try to keep it fresh. And I'll try to push the reviews out. This one I'm 4 hours in. I'm just in love. There's some games I could look back and I'll try to make a video like that. Like games that made me happy. Like in the time of my life where I felt like I was empty. But some of the games, sometimes they just bring you so much joy. How can I explain? This is one of them. It makes me happy. Now I got 2 other ones I want to review badly, but I want to finish that one first. Am I allowed to? People are asking me this one. They want to know what I think. I'm sure I'm going to love it. Maybe these 2 also will make me happy. You never know. We got 2 months of quiet game until like February 15. There's not much. January, February, not much coming out in the next month. Enough of me talking. Good night.